Hello, my name is Mike Devich. I'm an automation engineer at Schweitzer Engineering Laboratories, and today I'll be presenting an overview of the team global options found within QuickSet. So in the Connection Explorer tree, we see the team node here. Because we've installed the team plugin, this has become visible for us. After double-clicking on the team tree node, you'll notice that we have our workspace open up on the right-hand side of the screen. Notice that on the team workspace, we have two available tabs, and each one of these tabs may have nested tabs where it provides you more configuration options. So for example, in this form, I have my edit button in order to make any changes I like to this form, as well as my cancel if I want to remove them, or my apply. Also notice that I can double click on one of the nodes on the Connection Explorer tree, or I can actually select the tab up top and it will take me straight to that form so I can edit that. On this form, for example, we have a few more buttons available. One is a create, and again it'll bring up another form and we can cancel, and we have an edit button. All of those are needed in order to create or add more options to our collection tasks. Once double-clicking on the Team Tree node, the initial tab that you'll see is the DDC Instances tab. This just gives you a broad overview of your initial connection parameters for Team. Any listening channels that have been set up, serial or telnet, and any other of our DDC, which is our device data collection options that have been associated with this PC. On the Archive Directories tab, this is where we define where the events, user commands, and other troubleshooting tools, such as our log files, will be saved, and the size of those files. Now, the next tab we look at on our team is our global options. And this is where we define our file name templates. This is where we get how we want the name to look, the date, and other options available. And we have our communications processor tab, and these are all settings necessary in order to communicate with a 2030 or 2032 in order for the automatic event report notification to occur. On our email server, this is typical, just a basic setup where we put our SMTP server, POP3 options that are necessary for email. This occurs during a automated event notification. And then our advanced tab are just more options where we can establish any other dates that we don't want to collect before, and if we want to save ComTrade types. Next we go down to our jobs tab, and this is where you'll notice we have two window panes here. Our job name, and every job has a name, and a job consists of many tasks, either one or more. And those are both defined on this tab here. Working down our tree, you'll see that we have our event collection tasks. You'll see we have four window panes here. The initial task is where we give the name for the event type that we would like to collect. And then our command names. This is where we would define what we want to title our command that will be run for this task. The command box will show the actual command that will be run for this collection task. Now, this is going to be specific for a device and can be anywhere from a long event, quarter cycle event types, but the command that will be run will be seen in here. And on the device types, this is the devices that we want available for this particular command. As you can see, we have every available device in here. Now we can add or remove. When you create a new command, there won't be any devices in there. You need to add one. On our user command tasks, again, you'll see we have the four window panes, and the same methodology applies here. We give it a task name, same with the script name, and our script. Now our script is going to be outlined in here, and all available scripts for Team begin with SEL period. And again, you can create as many scripts as you would like. Now we'll go over to our metering points. Now a metering point is just an electrical node in the system someplace where measurements are taking place. In this case, we have a node defined as Pullman, and it takes place, you'll see we have our name, our time zone, any notes we want associated with that, and any devices assigned to this. And then we move down to our transmission fault location. Again, we would need to create a name in the leftmost pane here. And then on this tab, we would give our line a name and a length. Okay, and then the devices down here are the devices that we would associate with this event collection process. On the fault location tab, you'll notice it's empty at this point, but this would show all the results of the auto-calculated locations of the faults that have occurred. On the Options tab, this is where you would set up any automatic email notifications, and this is where you include the subject of it, the recipients you would like to receive it, and also if you would like to attach a outline and the events for the fault location. Thank you for watching our brief overview of Team Accelerator Global Options.